Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Minecraft Feed the Beast. This will be episode 29. What I had planned for this episode is to make a new farm. A multi-block farm. But after I get unstuck from this door, after running over and checking out my other farms, golems tending to, these chests were packed quickly, so I had to put some extra barrels over there. And the tree farm was spitting stuff out too. Now that I got the chunk loader and that everything is running, they fill up pretty quick. But considering some of you might want to do a multi-block farm, and I think that is what I'm going to use. Did I make it? Yep, made it. I believe this is what I'm going to use on my next Let's Play. And considering I never really made one before, but I do have the infrastructure, power, and water already lined out. I figure we'll make one anyway. We can always change it. It's a little closer. Want to tie it into some biofuel eventually. Keep the workshop going. I need to add on to the workshop, which is going to require more power. Because the power we got going right now is somewhat insufficient. Oh, you're back full again. Let's just turn you guys off for now. We are going through a lot of coal. So what I am thinking is that we will switch over to biofuel engines, which I'm hoping this multi-block farm will provide. Still another part I'd have to work out for it. We may be into the next season by then. But anyway, let's figure this out. So, multi-block farms. All multi-block farms need these farm blocks. From what I gather, you need at least 36 of these farm blocks right here to basically make the smallest farm. Now there's 36 total, 33 of which are used as themselves in the structure as farm blocks. But you have these other items you can add, and each of these take one, so that's why it'd be 36 total. A gearbox. You can make them from whatever you want, just about. Besides these farm blocks, this is the only other required item. This is basically what accepts the power to power your farm. So you need one of these. We have these hatches, which can be used to feed items into the farm. Alright. And you have valves, which can be used to pipe water directly into your multi-block farm. If not, you can just hand feed it with buckets of water, but if you're already going through all this trouble, why would you really do that? So let us get started. I need to clean up a touch real quick. No idea where. Oh, I know where I got it all. Went downstairs. I think I'm going to play around with the idea of putting a golem down my little farm down there later on. See if he'll actually harvest those. If so, that'd make life a lot easier. Gonna clean up the inventory a little bit. Now I realize I do have plenty of room, but just wanna, you know, don't need extra stuff in here. I already went through and grabbed all the raw materials I need. So let's just pull all of these into our inventory. Although I do believe that I need more wood. Alright, so first things first. Farm blocks. We're just going to go with stone. But you will notice that they all need an electron tube, which needs a thermionic fabricator. So let's look one of those up since we are going to have to make one. And that is this fella right here. So for this, we need all of these items. So let's get that going real quick. Need one of you. One of you. And the rest of the stuff we should already have. And we do. Boom, thermionic fabricator. Let's throw you down right here. Alrighty, very good. He's filling up with power. Now for these, you basically have to put your items in the pattern that you're going to do. And you need to feed it with glass or sand or whatnot. So let's go back to our farm blocks. And figure out we are going to need 36 10 electron tubes. So upside down T, redstone on each side. So we are going to need 9 stacks of these. So that's 37, 38, 39, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 18 redstone. Alright, so now nothing's happened. Yeah. We need to drop sand in here. See how it goes? It turns it into liquid glass. $36. Very good. We'll let him go for a while, because we will need more stuff out of there. Alright, farm blocks. We need 36 of you. And we only have enough for 31. Huh. So, we'll grab you. So we got 31. And what else did we need? We need more copper. Just more copper, which we do have plenty of. Let's get some more. Oops. Let's get another little bit of slabs here. There we go, 36 farm blocks. Next item on the agenda is the gearbox. Just need this right here. Nope, we don't want you. We want the other version of you. No, not that version. There we go. This is the version we want. We need 3 of you for now. Alright, so we need 3 and a farm block. Oh. Oh. Quartz farm block. Let's check this out real quick. Yeah, it still works, just wouldn't auto do it because it's not cycling through everything. Alright, so we have our gearbox. We are also going to make a hatch, which means 2 more of these 10 gears. Not like you. Alright, 2 more gears and a trapdoor, which I do not have enough wood for. Let's make 2 more 10 gears though real quick. Go grab some wood. Yep, got some wood planks. Only need 1. Alrighty, so we got gear, trapdoor, and a farm block. Bang. Got the hatch. The last item is going to be this guy. 10 gear, 2 glass, and a farm block. So let's get that 10 gear. How'd it go? I am the worst for remembering some of this stuff. Yep, there we go. And a farm block. So now we have all the items we need to build the smallest. There is different radiuses of these. Basically, it's still going to be the same footprint of 3x3. It's just going to make a difference on how high you build it. We are just going to go with the smallest. Okay, we're going to hang on to the rest of this stuff. Oh, we're going to get rid of you, though. Because some of this stuff, I do believe I might have needed for something else. I'm sure I'll remember as we go along. Can only sleep at night. Alright, so let's head over to our area that we built out for this. So take a quick scout around. Been having a little bit of a creeper problem recently. Okay, so how you need this? You can put these 3 blocks on any level you want except for the 3rd level. You'll be able to check out the 3rd level as we go, but gearbox, bang, need you right there. And I do believe that I forgot to, yes I did, I need a wrench to turn that power around, which I do believe I have in my chest here. Yes. We'll turn it around after. Alright, so got that. The valve. I just have this running all the way back into our power area to the aqueous accumulator. that is cooling in all our steam engines. So you are going to go there. The hatch we are going to put... We'll put the hatch right here. Hopefully it won't mess us up, and we might be able to move it. I have destroyed blocks and then basically picked them back up, or placed a new one, and it has reformed with my items in it. I'm thinking that the only one is probably like tanks, where as long as you don't destroy this gearbox, you'll be alright. Now for the smallest one. The smallest one is 3 by 3 by 4. And when it forms, you know, you're gonna have that's kind of like when the tank forms. You know, it just goes from blocks to having the window. But this one, when it forms, I've had this problem before. There we go. When it forms, you'll notice this ring come around it. And then you get the interface. You'll see our water slowly filling up. I'll have to keep an eye on that with our steam engines and stuff. Make sure they're still getting enough water. And now, hit this with the wrench. Bang. See how the arrow's kind of pointing up now? Oh. Blue's down, away from it, means it's going to pull power away. Orange, it almost forms an arrow going up. So now for the finishing part, because you now have your you have your farm basically, but it will not plant anything. For that, you have to put a layer of stone bricks around it, which I know I'm not going to have enough. You can put these either one block below, one block on, or above, whatnot. Just, I believe you cannot put them on this layer. I am going to put them on this layer. And for this size, come on, land on alright. It is 4 blocks out from each side. And then it will also go diagonally to kind of connect them. And we are not even close. So we are going to definitely have to run back. Let's use up what we got though. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I think so. So I have cooked up more stone. Let's get you. I hope I got enough. I have nowhere near enough saplings. It's probably still not going to be enough. Let's make another stack real quick. Alright, let's get to it. The one bad part about these boots, I get hung up on so much stuff. Alright, so we got 2 now. 3 and 4. Ah. By the way, I'm sure you know, but on the off chance you don't, you're having trouble. If you try placing something on a structure, if you just right click, it opens it up. You have to hold shift click and you'll be able to set something up against it without it just opening up the interface. And then we go diagonally. To there. Shift right click. If not, you open that up. And this really isn't the most resource intensive item you'll build. You know, granted, regular farm's going to be better, or less resources, if you will. But I don't really have a ton of resources, and it was still easy enough to make. I've been slacking pretty good. Alright, so now we have the base. I'm thinking it's also not the best laid out. This place I had it, I wanted it kind of close. So now for the interface. In here, put your fertilizer. Alright. This is basically defaults as a managed, basically just oak tree farm. You have an empty socket, you can put a circuit board in there. We're not going to do that right now. Maybe in the next episode. In here goes your dirt or peat, whichever your type of farm needs. This one's going to take dirt, so we'll put that in there. And we'll put in a little more, a little extra. And in this area goes whatever you're planting, saplings, whatnot. If you shift left click, it's going to put it just into that area. But it needs to go over here. And since it is raining, let's run over to our tree farm. Because we are not going to change that into a different type of farm right away. And we crashed. And we're back. And it is night, which sucks. Alright, so let's grab some saplings. Go get some sleep. Did I drop anything? Nope. Not super laggy. Oh, you'll see I went and took some shears and got some leaves. Trying to pretty the place up a little bit. Let us sleep. And please stop raining. I said please. There we go. And you'll notice now I have a cactus. Where did I put you at? A cactus over here that bears fruit after it rains. It is called a... Yeah, it's called that kind of cactus. It tells you it gives fruit after a rainstorm, grows like a tree. The whole growing like a tree thing, don't know about that, but you can connect them together, so I had a few of them. I put a couple over here where our old one was. Don't see no fruit. Pumpkin farm still, but we got pumpkins over there. Alright, let's head in and get this farm fed. Oh, get up there. Alright, so let's feed this with saplings. Now, you will have to come up with some sort of way to pull stuff out through the hatch, because you basically have 4 and 4. This whole thing's basically one combined. This is where everything you grow is going to go. So right now everything's good. We got dirt and everything. What we need to get this going is to put in the fertilizer. Which I don't want you there. I want you there. And now it should start placing blocks. Okay, we got everything we need in here. Why you don't want to place blocks? I have noticed it takes a little bit of time. For this to get going sometimes. Place anything yet? Nope. Oh, because I'm a noob. The orange is pulling away from there. We need it to be blue. So be blue. Start working. Alrighty. Now I'm wondering if I do not have a good connection. Let's go double check our power room real quick. Because once it starts going pretty good, but I have noticed it being somewhat laggy. No, that'd be the reason. See that blue? It is trying to... There we go. Now it's pulling power out of there. Let's make sure, though. Power, you getting pulled out? Oh, yeah, you getting pulled out. So let's go see if we can't get up here before it gets all planted. There we go. It's planting now. Now I have noticed that, because I will admit I created this in my little test world just to see, because of that glitch where it just didn't want to build it. So I was messing around with the boy in a creative world so he could blow crap up, and it wasn't doing the band. So, and I did notice that you cannot bone meal these trees. They pretty much got to go on their own. Yeah, now you'll notice also that the pattern is where it's placing, it's mixing the dirt with the fertilizer. Let's see, and it doesn't use a whole lot of fertilizer. You see this little bar go down. So we got our saplings, we still got all this dirt. But this is the pattern that you will need for this size farm. Now if you add another level to this, it moves out. Not going to go too far into what the dimensions are. The wiki has a really nice little graph deal for the pattern. Smallest one, 4 out combined. The other thing is this will, if a tree grows, which of course it won't while I'm here, farm automatically takes it down, takes the wood. Don't freak out that it doesn't. Oh, here's a tree. See how long it takes before it kicks in, starts cutting it down. Alright, so cut it down. Got all the wood in here. Now the leaves, it's not going to break those. But as it deteriorates, oh, you weird. As it deteriorates, when saplings fall, whoa, sweet Jesus. When when the saplings fall, it will pick those up. See, you'll see it already picked up some saplings. So that is, granted, a not as, or not self-sufficient like the other one, like our other farms with the golems, or even the Steve Cart one, which I did make completely self-sufficient, so it shouldn't stop. We'll check that out real quick after this. This is a good farm. I haven't messed with it much, but I like it. Still need to figure out how to pull stuff out, put stuff in, and such. But that will be another episode on another day. And like I said, it may actually be in the next season with the updated mod pack. Alright, let's roadblock our little cart. I made him. See how I got wood getting thrown in there? And I did that so that he will always run for fuel. So it's changed. I have it set to change part of the cart to the engine. So pulls everything in, throws saplings back in, and it throws wood into the engine. So it will always run. And don't worry, you still get a ton of wood. Oh, and a multi-block farm, it is also possible to plant rubber trees, but you will not get the sticky resin, but you still get the wood, which you can throw into a compressor to get rubber as well. The other thing I want to see, actually this might still work out. I think next episode we're going to try throwing some golems over here too. See if he'll pick the fruit for us. Oh. Huh. We're missing 3. Sorry, buddy. I gotta put you down there and let you grow. Come on. Let you grow. This one, I don't know if he can even pick towards the center of it, but alright, so there is your multi-block farms. Hope you found it a little helpful. Let's see, run up here real quick. Running like crazy. Love these boots of the traveler, as long as you ain't trying to get in somewhere. So let's see what we got just in that little bit. Oh, geez, another tree growing. See, it'll pick up the apples and wood, and I'm assuming when these saplings fill up completely, it'll start throwing saplings in there too. But you'll see this is not it's not going to work out the greatest for us until we get it sorted out, where we start pulling stuff out of this. With the things that it is going to give out, be able to set it up like the Steve's Cart farm. But like I said, we will not leave this as a tree farm. I kind of want to turn it into a crop farm, which we will show you how to do in a future episode so that I can make seed oil. In between seed oil and the creosote oil that we got, we should be able to, change over to some biogas. Something we can run on all the way. And if we have time, I need to make some lasers. Make a little room where we can, so we can make some gates. So that I can basically hook all the motors and engines we got up to the energy cell and set it so that they automatically run whenever he needs power. And the power draw is not hugely bad for that farm, but it's bad enough, and I don't like coming down here and throwing these switches, so I'm going to get something set up where it's just automatically turns on, or these automatically turn on when we need to fill this bad boy up. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Be good, and see you later.